professional training in the field of psychology. I'm not here to bash anyone. I'm not here to cast judgment or aspiration on anyone's character or anything. I'm not here to tarnish or to degrade any parties involved. I'm here as a mother of a child that was molested, a mother of a rape victim. I am here as a woman. I'm here as a feminist, one that fights and stands up for children and women at all times, and you guys know this. Now, this whole Chrissy.
Women understand this, you know. I may have to put him in it, because it's annoying me. Why is it the people then that respect Mr. Handsome are the ones that's coming out to lick down per se on certain things? Because I know me sleep last night and I still not understand what's going on, you know. These individuals out here, you see, let me tell you something. I mean, I talk about all the black of them. You see some of them, you see some of Uno that is friends with Mr. Handsome. You see this a topic here? I'm not going to talk it again. Answer back. Please answer back, because it's not gonna make no sense. It's not gonna make no sense. It's not gonna make no sense.
Listen, good on me say it now. Plus a minor.
Exactly. And it's not her alone.
I want us as bloggers, vloggers, platform holders, content creators, and social media influencers to understand the magnitude and the gravity of our opinion, right or wrong. We have a following that sometimes become a movement, and our words matters. Context matters. How we say things matters. How a delivery matters. When you are discussing a topic like this and you're laughing, it's almost like you're gloating, you're glad for this. It's almost like, where's your empathy? And then when you invoke a sentence of empathy, we miss it. We miss that shit. Because your temperament and your demeanor is not saying compassion. It is not saying empathy. It is not saying priority in order of child, mother, and the male person involved. It's not something that we should be laughing about. Whether we have sons or we have daughters, or sons and daughters. Minors are minors, and they deserve to be protected by all, not just their biological parents. People make it seem like, oh, a mama has a problem. Society is a problem. The system is a problem. The way we think is a problem. The people we support is a problem. The things we accept is a problem. It's not no one problem. Now, this is a whole thing where people don't want to face truth, so they pretend that the truth does not exist, right? And this is a thing where most of us that are 40 plus, 35 plus can attest to that within our own family there was some trial or even an accomplished thing where some of us know molestation, knows incest, knows rape, whether it be digital penetration meaning your fingers, whether it be, you know, the other penetration meaning the body, you know, I don't want to say words that I shouldn't be using, but we understand this. Our families, which meaning our moms and our aunts and our grandmas, they lived through that. It was such a common assault to the point where parents normalize these behaviors by saying, shut your mouth. It happened to me. I'm in a dead. So what? I feel your fault. You're too enough. I feel your fault. You say your body big. Doc. And we have had that. Oh, you want to destroy the family's name? We were told to shut up. We were told to normalize it based on who the offender is or was. We were silenced. We were also told it's your shame and it is your blame, not the predator, but the prey. And I'm just going to say this. I want to encourage us, especially women, to be a little more tactful, a little more considerate, a little more understanding, a little more reserved. Like, hold your horses a bit and let's deal with this in stages as the process goes along. Some people never liked that couple from Jump Street. Whether it is because they felt Chrissy was too hype, and I know that's a popular view. If you know what I'm saying is true, I want you to write yes in the comment. I'll stop speaking until that is stated here. Can you clearly say you are aware of the fact?
See there? Me know. See it here? The person when me call it with HTK name. It's either she deleted it or the person went back and deleted it. I think it was she deleted it. Because the other part underneath is still there. She was gloating about it. So I don't think the person... And you see this person named Julia? I seen her on other people's platform. Always making trouble. Not by my page though, cause good thing to take a screenshot with it.
You are aware of the fact that persons did not necessarily care for Chrissy, the Carter family as a whole, but for Chrissy to be specific because people felt she was hype. People felt she acted indifferent.
What? I didn't even want to say nothing. Let me leave it alone.
State yes in the comment section if you feel this way. I want to know if I'm alone, if I'm stupid, if I'm thinking in the vac, if I need to shut my ass up and go watch me election with my family. Because, yeah. Did you get that feeling? Did you get that feeling that people had a feeling where Chrissy, the Carter family, but more so Chrissy was concerned? People felt she was hype, she was arrogant, the flaunting, the this, the that. Just like how they feel about a woman that we love with our whole hearts. Did you get that understanding? Did you get that feeling?
Well, the person is probably on the live, or the person who made the comment is on the live, but nevertheless, I still have it. Because one thing with me, when I see certain things, I just screenshot it and I don't come live straight away to talk about it. As you can see, this live was done early hours of this morning. So, you know, And I know for a fact that I'm not the only person who have it. I know that HTK's people them also have it. So if maybe if I never came on here and said anything, maybe she would have said something. Or not said none at all. But anyway, let's carry on.
Type in the comment section, I'm watching. Vicky says yes, Paradise Plum says yes, and Julia said yes, and Joan said yes. So there's only 4 of you feel this way? Alright. No, Janet says yes. No, we can feel what we choose and want to feel about Chrissy. A lot of the vlogs that they did, I didn't appreciate. This is not me saying I don't care for the family. This is not what I'm saying. Now, when people shows their success, at times, person sees it as hype, bragging, show off. You're too enough. You're too show off. You hype too much. You're always a brag. You're always a brag. That's how people look at success. Especially people that have not attained the same level of success. I understand that. I get that. I'm going to state clearly why I no longer watch the Carter family, Chrissy, CMR, and all of them. Clearly in what year it happened, but I know some time ago a young girl in Jamaica under the age of 15, and I'm being stretching because I can't remember clearly, but I know the young girl was maybe between 9, 10, 11, so I know she was 15 as a cat, had gone missing. And I felt that I saw that many social media personnel was posting to bring awareness and to showcase and to let people know. So if you see and if you know. And at that point in time, I used to follow them and watch them with major regularity because I quite liked Chrissy at that point. And she used to be doing the makeup and all of that stuff, and the family that looks like the perfect family that most of us would hope our family structure look like. The perfect nuclear family, just the family that, these PJs, photo shoots, this Christmas, and this and this, that. And I was hoping that she would have posted it. Now, beyond the point of me hoping that, I typed in the comment section to ask her to bring awareness, and the response that I got was never friendly. It was like that we are talking about tonight. Just a dismissive, not verbatim, as in word for word, but it was a dismissive response. Like that's not what we're discussing. It was a adult kind of topic they were discussing.
So they were talking about a different topic, and you went into their platform to say that they should post these people because this is why I don't even know if I say but I get this I see this with a lot of little pages out there. They get so emotional when they see certain platforms don't post certain things. And to tell you the truth, you guys have platforms too. So I am not going to feel a type of way if I see that big platform don't post them. Because number one, there may be a reason why they don't want to post them. They may have another page, their personal page where they post them. Or they may have a WhatsApp where they post them. But because I know there was an incident where a lot of people was coming down on people because they say that they person never talk about certain things and never post. And I'm like, that's how I not understand this alive, yeah. That's how I want somebody where have the intelligence to understand. Please let me know where I'm going because too much things is going on. Too much things is going on in this alive, yeah. You understand? Because at one point we got lost and then we come back and the conversation come back the same and then we get lost again. It's basically me I walk up and down the hill. It's like me I walk up and then me I come back down, then me I walk up, then me I come back down because I'm trying to get to my destination but I'm getting flipping lost. And the person not talk Chinese but me just don't understand. Well,
and I didn't like the response that she gave. I felt as a mother, a woman of daughters. Even if you didn't think about doing it and someone comes in the comment section and say, could you highlight this because it doesn't matter what you're talking about. You could be on the verge of a climax. You could pause it to just say, guys, this is a picture and if you whatever. Or you could say, okay, send me the pic in messages or however, because I don't have no number for these people and I'll post it afterward and let my people know. I didn't feel like the care expanded beyond the box. And when I say the box, the bubble in which she and her whole soul lived or exist. And I took an offense to that. And since then, I never, ever tried to watch, comment, or anything with them. That don't mean I hate them. That don't mean I want to see them lose. That don't mean I want to see this for their family. Note that and note it well. This is my personal feeling, like as a woman, as a sister, as a Jamaican who knows these things so well. And as a mother of daughters, a little bit more sensitivity could have come around the way. And I moved on. When the thing came out with the shiny girl and the other person, I left a word of encouragement for her. Stand strong, focus on your family, if it is possible to forgive and all of that stuff. Because I'm a forgiving natured person, if you know me. If you know this to be true, please stay here.
You're too rascal. You're not forgiving. You hate me. You're too rascal.
But you never heard what they said. And I don't think nobody will be talking to me on a phone. Hey, Joan, I'm wicked, you know. Joan have one green chair in her house, one blue chair, one
We know say your blood clot wicked.
And she have one stainless steel stove, a microwave, and fridge. I don't think nobody would speak to me that way.
Double standard. Right? That's all we know.
So, when you hear people saying, Lady V say, maybe what you need to do before you start judging me is say, what did you say?
Lady V,
one person can't talk. It takes two.
No, this is the part where me get confused now because now it becomes about you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, all that drop in.
Me don't know.
Somebody please help me out because I'm trying to listen and understanding this, but it's like I'm trying to listen about this same our business because that she come for life to come talk about. But it's like now and again she's dropping things about herself, like all that dropping in this. Because to me that sounds like she's shading somebody. Wanna come tight, man? Early morning, I know I'm not tired, but come on, man. I'm not just a wake up, but come on. Wanna understanding this? All this apart dropping.
Sad. It's so sad.
Oh, it dropping. Nikki, stay right where you're there. Oh, that dropping.
Sad.
Because obviously she's talking about somebody in the past where she and her used to dip her phone or talk to her message. And she's basically saying, You saying I said this, but what did you say? Like, come on, you never come out, can't answer them. In the past, I know you not say nothing. I know you got drop it in, you know. And it's coming up to Christmas time. Me know say no go to me, come in. I never go on, I never step on phone with this. I never text this a person. So me know say nothing where she talk about in and this is diverted to me. But you're talking about yourself and then you're talking about same then you're talking about Mrs. like all over the place. That is why when we watched it this morning I was confused. I was like, huh?
One hand can clap. What did you say? But if you notice my history out here, you never hear me coming out here divulging with people to tell me in personal, private, and confidential conversations. You know, that's not who I am, and that's not who I will ever be. I will let you talk, let the masses judge, because by our...
Alright, you not talk. Alright, you never come out and talk about certain things. But I do recall you did come out here and say that somebody wanted to kill themselves. People, I'm confused here because she not talk people business. And she will never diverse or divulge or whatever certain situation. And she will never call people name. But I do remember at least 2 times, I think, that she came out here and she said somebody that wanted to kill themselves. That is divulging information, and that's going to make people wonder who you're talking about. Till names call, till a name did call, until a second time another name did call. 2 name call. You never call it though, but speculations. And these people sat down and talked to you. So me confused, so real. Me confused here, so. Very confused. Let me go back and listen to that part there.
Conversations, you know, that's not who I am, and that's not who I will ever. Hear me? One person can't talk. It takes 2. One hand can't clap. What did you say? But if you notice my history out here, you never hear me coming out here divulging with people to tell me in personal, private, and confidential conversations.
Well, that is not true. That is not true.
It's true. There's a
Because
big
you
lie.
have come out here and you have said somebody on social media come to you and you save them or something like that.
Yes, they want to KILL
They want to
themselves.
commit suicide.
I know who it is.
Something of the thought. I don't want to get no life on you right here.
I remember that one.
But it was out here and it came out of your mouth. Just the name never come out of your mouth.
Yes.
But the situation of what took place behind the scenes with you and the individual, you came out and said that did happen and that they didn't tell you, and you never come out and talk who. Up to now you not come out and talk who. But for the fact that you're divulging that situation to the public is a little bit mixed up to me. And you are chatting to people in business. Uno with me? Because remember, I'm a dunce, you know. I'm a dunce, but I understand certain things.
No, that's not who I am, and that's not who I will ever be. I will let you talk, let the masses judge, because by our actions, we will be known. By our history, we will be known. I don't have to come out and tell you, oh, and I saw it go. You're going to learn. You're going to learn people as you go along. So I never felt the need to address any lunatics who felt, oh, she and I had a conversation, let me talk about it. Because 90% of what they put, there's another 90% that you've not heard. Ask yourself.
No, you see, there's a lot of people Because there's a lot of people in my head where we can say it go for. That statement which you make in my head, we can say it go for a lot of people. And this life is supposed to be about Chrissy, Samar, and the situation. I have watched and listened to everybody blog about this. And they have not put their own problems, or put their kids, or put their own life in it. It's strictly about what is at hand. Samar and what happened, Chrissy and who she married, and whatsoever. Whether you like the person or you don't like the person, I have listened to everybody and they have not inserted their own self into certain things.
That's true.
Now, this life here is a life of, do you empathize or do you sympathize, but yet you're going to throw in a little trouble in it. And then you go here, you know, she go say something, you know, you're so here, you know. People are going to come out and cuss me. But I don't care. So as the person said on the phone, she is setting the stage. She's building up the stage for that to happen. That is why I say, why is it every time she come out here and does a live, why does she have to set the stage for somebody to come out there and cuss her? Why couldn't she just deal with what we were dealing with and move on?
Because she know what she doing.
Can you so here right now tell her, say, the people them are going to come after her, but she not care. People not going to like this alive, yeah? And them are going to come out and talk, but she not care. So she knows that it come. So she's listening. Basically, she's listening out for the noise. I mean, of course, you can nothing in your life don't go for me. But me know who it go for, or me may know who it go for.
What was the reason why you need to come see this? And withstanding you have said all of this, she has not said anything. Who is the most loyal?
You know, come mix me up. You?
Who is the most confidential among these groups, if you can see what I'm saying?
Obviously.
Okay, so Lady B say...
Obviously, you don't know nothing about my page, Dinky Stevenson, and I've seen you on other people's pages that you shouldn't really come on my page and talk because I see you running around by other people's pages. And I've been watching your comments from your come on my page. Because there's a lot of people on here that may know who it may be and you don't see them come on here and say anything. So I put you in timeout for 30 minutes. Right? Because some of you guys can know who the person that talk about and not say nothing, you know. There's a lot of people over there, 400 people over here may know who it is.
I know who it is.
Who know who it's not, who it isn't about.
It's Stacey Campbell.
And you don't see nobody type nobody name over here.
It's Stacey Campbell. It's Stacey Campbell.
The people that will listen to her live, they will know who it is for.
Stacey Campbell.
I made it clear it's not for me. That is why I'm not cursing. I mean, I never did on phone yet, so it couldn't go for me. Alright.
Palm foot stink. But Lady B never say you said palm for shame her arm.
Exactly. The person I got this type of one person. It can go for many. It can go for many. It's not just one person. The life, you see. All you? You all hear me when me I say. You all hear when me I say. You all hear when me I say. You all hear me I say. I know no still I write name. You see the next person I write name on my page, me I go block you for life. Me I go block you for life now. Cause the whole of week over here, so pick up who she's talking about. Because it's not just one person. It's not just one person.
What are you gonna block people
many.
for? What are you gonna block people for?
The shade goes for many.
If people want to have their own opinion, what are you blocking
Let the
people
people
for?
that listen to the live and pick it up on himself.
Why are you having
because
a show?
Me listening to this alive, yeah, I pick up on a lot of things. And it don't go for one direct person. But I'm not calling out them name. And it get worse in other life too. It
You
get
go for
worse in the
13
life
as
too.
well.
That is why I say this person I like peace. That's why I always tell you already, say if me no come on social media comes to nothing, there will still be war out here. Okay, me is not a fool. Just like what Shaman Duff say, we is not no fool. But we're sitting on the outside looking in. Yes.
The fly girl glasses lean. You never did say but she love the color. Hmm? Hello. Just saying, people will paint you in the worst light when they don't like you or they have no use for you. You don't benefit their cause. And that's human being for us. That's human being for you. Withstanding the fact that most of us as women felt very bitter emotions. We felt.
So how come I can't see Natalie comment? Which Natalie? Natalie Baker? Which Natalie you talk about? You can't see them comment by here, no, Auntie Arlene. You can't see them comment.
CMR was the most despicable human being on planet Earth because of what he had done with these little girls. We felt that way, didn't we? We did. And it would have caused us to feel some type of way. And you know when we got our feelings in things like, oh, Chrissy left him, Chrissy not make him come back, her dirty boy, make him go on, the girl then can't do not him, a little nasty girl then like a fly batty. I saw on the talk, and we know on social media people stay, and then we say all of the time we feel up in our feelings now. Just like, you know, with what's her name again? I don't remember. The other one with the little slim guy. I don't remember her name, the one from England, but she with the little slim guy. We used to say the same things to her in comment section, and when we would have seen these women gone back and reconnected and link up with their significant others, actually their husband. Because husband seems to be such a thing that if you're not a married woman, you're a scum, you're a disgrace, you're a piece of shit, you're the biggest sinner, you're shacking up, you in relation with men and you're not married. Yes, Sammy. You know, it's like, it's so hard that I did a live on Saturday and I emphasize on the fact that people think marriage is everything. You ought to be married. And if you're not married, then who my dear, darling, honey, I got my husband. You were shacking up. I bet you shack up with a man will love you. I bet you shack up with a man will love and respect the ground where you walk on. I bet you shack up with a man when I disrespect you and I call you out your name no bitch. I bet you shack up with a man will never put his hands on you. I bet you shack up with a man who still open car doors and pull chairs in restaurants.
All over the place.
I bet you shack up with a man that call
People,
you.
this a live called all over the place. So if you're listening and you get bored, don't blame me. I am just a messenger. I'm just playing the live. So if you don't understand what I'm going, please not blame me this morning. Because we're all over the place this morning. So bear with me. Bear with me. Not left the live because of this. Try to focus, because I try to focus. So don't blame me. Yeah? Oh God. I know me last, you know. Last the box cover.
11:45, I said, baby, what you getting for lunch? You need to eat. Call you back until 12:15, baby, you eat. I bet you're shock up with someone that have your back, love you and care about you. They are shock up with your enemy within your walls, in your house. I bet you're shock up with a man that you're not married to.
Yeah, this is a story.
I mean, I like you,
He will never plot a scheme against you with another female, or with anyone for that matter. Evie's mother. I don't know, mother-in-law irritating. So I know we were all so mad, Kim, when we saw that Chrissy would have re-embraced, what's his name? CMR. And we was like, oh, Yamed, Yamabella, Yam Farm. Same thing on the about Queenie. Yamed, Yamabella, Yam Farm. We have to understand we are not in the midst of these marriages. We're not in the home. We don't know what was said. We don't know the mental conditioning of the female that forms part of that union. We don't know if it's a low self-esteem female. We don't know if it's an insecure female. We don't know if it's a Stockholm syndrome type female who is addicted to abuse and you're in love with your abusers. We don't know any of those things. So when we see people doing what they're doing, we will have an opinion because we love them. And we get so invested in social media personality to the point where we feel like they are our besties. We know them because of our adoration or our admiration for them. I get it. So we will always feel one way or another when people come at them. That is why we curse out people for other social media people and we take sides because we have certain types of emotion towards the ones we go towards and the
right is right and wrong is wrong. He's a hypocrite.
So seeing Chrissy did that, it was like you know shit. Some people are saying, oh, he filed for her. Hello? Chrissy? CMR filed for you to come to America. He did a great thing for you, darling. I don't think you'll ever forget that he gave you the life in the Big Apple. The life that most people crave, the American dream. But when a man gives you something with the left or with the right and take it back with the left, or with the left and take it back with the right, he didn't give you anything. Your pride, your dignity should mean more than the fact that someone filed for you. He may have done that for you, and I'm going to say something that you people will never believe, but as there's a God as I sit here, it is true. For the whole time watching Chrissy when I used to, I didn't know the big daughter was not CMR's child. I told you guys, and when I say these things, none of you believe, but as there's a God as I sit here in the presence of Almighty God and I raise my hand, I didn't know the eldest daughter was not his biological child. I'm not that invested in social media people's affairs because it doesn't benefit me and it doesn't add to my purse. As Chris would say, a purse. Right? So it don't add to my suitcase, it don't add to my luggage. So I'm not that invested. I look, I listen, I glimpse and I glance, but I'm not that invested. I don't know a lot about these people, contrary to popular belief that I should know. Alright? I don't. No. If he had done that for you, I understand you may feel some form of gratitude. But the gratitude you feel cannot be an overriding factor.
We say people, at 30 minutes in, and all me I wait for is her whole unlook on this whole Seymour business. Because the title up there is Chrissy Seymour and the Minor. All know, And I mean, that's all over the place. And I mean, I blame her for left alive. Because I want to sleep too. All of me hear it already. That's at that me I wait for, because I want to hear and look on things. I mean, not hear nothing all now. 30 minutes in. Boy, I tell you.
Your principles, your morals, and your dignity, and more so, the safety of yourself and your children. Now, I'm not here to cast blame or to judge. I've seen so many things. Someone took the opportunity to send me a whole dump on the state of affairs. I haven't read any of it, but I'm going to say this. To the bloggers, vloggers, influencer, content creators, whether you be on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever these spaces are that you can send information out, I want you to be cognizant of the fact that there's a minor. And a minor means a child And when we're dealing with any situation and all situation, the child welfare should be paramount. It should be first on our minds. I'm speaking as a mother of a daughter who was molested, not in my home, not under my roof, not by anyone that is blood related to me. It was never told to me immediately out of fear of what my reaction would be towards the perpetrator.
See, she share her shades, man, you know, I'm not calling you, but oh no, no, she attack. Oh no, no, who she attack. And I said, oh, this droppy. Hey, Father God, take the wheel. I left the pillow. I'll take the pillow. I left the pillow case. I way one said this serious. I know this morning. You know, say, I know me wake up, you know, brush your teeth and wash my face. I know me not have no tea. I need for belch this morning, you know, people. I need for belch. I think I'm going to go downstairs and have a cup of tea while I'm playing this, you know. Can not even rum and milk can take in this alive. This alive, you need a good belch. Yeah. Can I say, oh, this drop in? What's wrong with the shades?
My daughter was raped at a time when I was not on the same island as her, and she was in the secondary parent household and care. Social media has judged and dragged me for everything that concerns my daughter, even things that I have nothing to do with. It bothers me at first because I know my heart and I know how much I've done to safeguard and to protect my child. After a while, even when my child would have spoken her truth, I realize persons who want to see the worst in me continue to speak the worst about me, even not knowing anything about the situation, right? And, you know, after I used to name up myself, I come out, I'm going with myself, and sometimes I go on down in my feelings, I'm stressed out, I'm depressed, and then I said, F you effers. And I could use the word because I'm afraid. I said, F you effers. We across my mind since day about the same, right? And I just said, F you effers. You effers are haters that love to see everybody in pain and misery and do not believe good people can get it wrong and wrong people can get it right. And bad people can get it right at times. Now, I would have heard all that people said about me from different platforms in different ways, in good times and in bad times. People who support me one time drag me down the next time. People who never support me in the end. And nobody really knows. And when people look at the relationship that I have with my child, it is still a matter for them, a concern for them, an argument for them, an issue for them. I shouldn't love my baby girl because she chose a path. Her path chose her. And people drag me, and people bash me, and people beat me, people tear me. People who have nothing else that they can use against me. If I hook my mouth and I say, Ingrid, you have two knock me, Ingrid no come back and say, so what about your two cross-eye? She come for my daughter. So people use my daughter to wound me, to whittle me down, and to beat me down, and to bury me, and to dismiss me, and to send me into exile. It's because of my nature and learning, and I know how to withstand, and I know how to be strong.
I'm hiding.
Why I'm still here. It is also the very same reasons why I love my daughter so much and I stand in her corner without wavering, constantly reassuring and rebuking where necessary. Now, where this Chrissy and Chrissy situation is concerned, CMR rather, drop the first name if it's possible. Where this CMR and Chrissy situation plus a minor, listen to how I'm saying that, including a minor plus a minor is concerned. side. Some of you is gonna be on Chrissy's side. It's human nature, you love her. Some of you will stand for what is truly right, rights of the child, because you have a heart of love and compassion. Some of you will be on no side, and some of you will be against both or all of them. Now I want to say to you, remember this is a child, allegedly. Please listen to the woman that sleeps with a lawyer. So,
Whoa! Miratico. No, sir. We have to listen to that part there again. The woman said, this is somebody that speaks to a lawyer. And then she turned around and she looked back like she's talking to the man when she was asleep with. I went backside. I go, no, Lord. You know, so I missed the part here. Let me take in this apart again. Oh, Lord.
I want to say to you, remember this is a child, allegedly. Please listen to the woman that sleeps with a lawyer.
Hold on, what she say, speak or sleep?
Allegedly. Please listen to the woman that sleeps with a lawyer.
Sleep with, she said sleep. Okay, sleep, she said. And then she turned around. And she laugh. And then she said she's coming. But we never hear the man come out and call her. I must skip that.
So,
Outside.
because it's not coming for me.
Let me keep on my mouth, my love.
When I look at all of this, we have to remember there's a minor involved. And that is why it takes a village. No, it takes the entire world, the entire country, the entire world, the entire universe to raise one child to get them right. I can't speak definitively as if I was in a house. And you're gonna wonder why I'm speaking different from most people. Remember, this is what I do day to day as a life, as a earning. I would have seen children that would have lied. And I would have seen children that spoke the truth. I would have seen children that would have lied and the parents believed them. I would have also seen children that spoke the truth but was not believed by a parent or the parents. So I would have seen both sides of the coin up close and personal. Someone can get charged for a crime for which he or she is not guilty. And that is why we have this presumption of innocent until proven guilty. It doesn't matter if you're innocent. The court will rule in a way that seems safe and best to all involved. So the court may say, if we're having a divorce proceeding and the wife said the husband batter, when you hear assault and battery, assault doesn't mean a harm on you, a physical. But once you hear battery, it means someone touched you, someone hit you. I said, I am the one who's sleeping with the lawyer, all right? Okay. So when you hear the word battery, it means someone hit you, someone put their hands on you. When you hear assault, it could be words, okay? It could be someone coming up in your face and shouting and screaming. And when you hear battery, hands on. Now, that could be presented to a judge, and a judge rule that you should not be staying in the home. That does not mean that the charges is the truth, because the charges would have arisen from a complaint made by someone who could be telling the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God, or someone who blatantly lies. And that is why we never try to come and say, oh, Lady V guilty as she took the car and licked down Celine. You weren't there. Maybe my brakes failed. Maybe Celine walked out in the vehicle, not in the road, not looking. Maybe she actually threw herself in front of my vehicle to get me in trouble. Nobody knows what happened. But all we know for a fact is that my car hit Celine. You knowing my car hit Celine don't mean you know.
Well, with due respect, the little girl said it happened twice before this time. So that would make it 3 times it happened to her. And she told the school. And they have been on social media for a long time now. I don't feel like the daughter is lying at this point. Nope. I don't feel like the daughter is lying to the point they asked the girl, and the girl said it happened 6 months ago, and it happened a year ago. But the reason why they never said no because they feel like it was going to stop. But it was still happening the 3rd time. So they took it to school. And I know Chrissy knew. I know she knew. Because I having 2 times and a daughter like that and seen her, she's raised well, she acts well, she have manners on social media. We don't know if she have manners behind closed doors, but I'm just saying. On social media, all our kids them are polite. So I know she would have gone to her mother and talked to her mother and said certain things. For it to happen the 3rd time, Chrissy, something right. And if she forgot to tell the school, she was fed up. Okay.
The situation, the surrounding and the mitigating factors and all of those things. I'd gone missing. All of the time we feel up now feels that way. And some of you gonna be on CMR's side. It's human nature. Those of you who are all of them. Now I want to say to you, remember this is a child. Oh, come for me. To raise one child to get them right. I can't speak definitively as if I was in a house. And you're gonna wonder why I'm speaking different from most people. Remember, this is what I do day to day as a life, as a earning. I would have seen children that would have lied. And I would have seen children that spoke the truth. I would have seen children that would have lied and the parents believed them. I would have also seen children that spoke the truth but was not believed by a parent or the parents. So I would have seen.
And also, just to say this, I was listening to the brothers live again, and the brother said in call Chrissy, and then get back Chrissy, and Chrissy said something like out of the lines, where you see a guan, a that a guan. And then he still proceeded to come out and defend his brother. So if she says something like that, and you ask her what go on, and she says, well, you see her going out there, that a go on. And she not say no more than that. And you still come out here to defend your brother. Then I think there's more to that phone call than what you come on social media and say. You understand? I know you, the two of you guys, your woman and yourself, you're quiet now. The brother and the woman quiet now. I haven't seen them upload anything or said anything on this matter. Let me read the comment here. I went into her room to wake her up and she was playing with herself, so I sent her back to bed. Why would you send her back to bed when you went in to wake her up for school? Definitely did it. Of course. And why would she be on the floor playing with herself? She would be in her bed. And if you go into someone's room, obviously you never knock. Because you don't know if they might get ready or they're coming out to the bath. Because let me tell you something. I don't care who you is. You could have 3, you could have 4, you could have me I gonna knock first before me go in there. I gonna knock. And if I don't hear an answer, I go in. So for you for go in and see her upon the floor play with herself, you never lock your barge in and see her. And if you barge in and see her play with herself, you should have back out, close the door and go to her mother and say, look here, you know your daughter inside there fondle with herself. That is what I would do. The little girl not telling a lie. Yeah, little girl not telling a lie. What should I do pan floor play with herself when she have a bed day so? Eh? He might tell lie upon the girl and then him change in talking. Say he said the girl no lie. He said the girl no lie, and then he come back and turn around and say the girl lie. So I feel like she has been talking. She thought this already at home and nothing was done. And if you're going to wake her up for school, and then you tell her to go back to bed, and then the other 3 kids now, you wake them up for go to school. When me want for ask Chrissy now, where Chrissy did they? Because Chrissy now have 95. Chrissy 95 dep on social media. So me want for ask now, when him a wake them up for go to school, oh, all of a sudden him a wake up all of the picnic them, where was she? Sleeping? But Chrissy now work, to what we know, she dep on social media. So me want to ask Chrissy, when him a wake up all of these kids, where were you? And at the time of this incident, where were you? Where did they? You never in the house. Because what I understand, listening and watching your videos them, sometimes you are the one that is waking up these kids to go to school. And sometimes he will drop the kids to school. But you will get them ready. There is a video on your page where you wake them up and get them ready for school. So what I want to ask is, she's making breakfast? Is that what she said? Or is that what he said? Is that what she said? She could be preparing breakfast. She's making breakfast. She sleep late. Making breakfast. That's my exact thought. Where was she? And if I saw it go, he should of run and go tell her it's good that I've seen her on the backside is. Him always say he make breakfast and take them to school. All right. So how come the rules changed now? How come the rules changed this morning? Him now make breakfast this morning, even though rules can change. But it just not add up. It not add up a backside. I'm an idiot. Because I always see her in the kitchen sometime for true. I make breakfast for true. I always see her, I get her ready. Especially if you don't get the big one, you not have to get her ready for school. Because she's of age, right? But the other three, and even if you leave out the two middle one, them and get the baby ready. So the other two know. Well, I mean, I know. It not add up.
Sides of the coin, up close and personal. Someone can get charged for a crime for which he or she is not guilty. And that is why we have this presumption of innocent until proven guilty. It doesn't matter if you're innocent. The court will rule in a way that seems safe and best to all involved. So the court may say, if we're having a divorce proceeding and the wife said the husband batter, when you hear assault and battery, assault doesn't mean a harm on you, a physical. But once you hear battery, it means someone touched you, someone hit you. I said, I am the one who's sleeping with the lawyer, all right? Okay, so when you hear the word battery, it means someone hit you, someone put their hands on you. When you hear assault, it could be words, okay? It could be someone coming up in your face and shouting and screaming. But when you hear battery, hands on. Now, that could be presented to a judge, and a judge rule that you should not be staying in the home. That does not mean that the charges is the truth, because the charges would have arisen from a complaint made by someone who could be telling the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God, or someone who blatantly lies. And that is why we never try to come and say, oh, Lady V guilty, as she took the car and licked down Celine. You weren't there. Maybe my brakes failed. Maybe Celine walked out in the road, not.
At this point, this individual that's talking, I don't think she see the report. Because she said people were sending her things and she never read it. Because you see, if she did read the report now, she would not be talking like this. The report alone makes him guilty. The report alone makes him guilty. You see, if she did read the report, or the people that were sending her things and she did read that report, she would not be saying this right now. Because if you listen to her, she's not blaming Samar and she's not blaming the child. But she's saying sometimes people can lie on people and people can be telling the truth. So she's on the borderline. But if she read the report like all of us, and I know she's going to come out and do another live. I can feel it in my body. I know she's going to do another live. Oh yeah, she's gonna do another live and she's gonna talk about it. She may even correct certain things too. That is why I never said nothing when it just come on in when it just come on. I never talk about it when them did talk about it. I sit down and say me go wait till Thursday. But Wednesday come and it dropped. The report dropped before Thursday. So when I read the report, I'm see name on it, I'm see the report of what the child had said to the school. I said to myself, backside, you know, say me can't cuss you now. And I still don't really cuss him more than me say he's a dirty man. Because it happened 2 times prior to this one. Make it 3 times. So something can go on in that the house there and Chrissy not talk. I mean, okay, what nobody said. Based on the report to me, in guilty. I don't care if he's going on trial or if he's being tried or whatever. To me, I say in guilty. All if it turn around for saying not guilty, in guilty. Because you can have some people who can beat the law and still guilty. And you can have some people who are not guilty and go to prison same way. Me, I say guilty. All if him beat it and he win. Me, I say guilty. 3 times, that's enough for me, love. That means that things are gone. Yeah. And then you're gonna say the video, it not save no video, and you know say and you know the camera in there, and you know say anything where you do or anything where happen in that the room there, you know say nobody now go record. It's one of them. It's like it look like it's one of them where you can watch it and then it just run off. 24 hours later it run off. It not stay. So you're guilty. And true, you know you can get away with it. And it'll be your word against hers. Because that is what it is now, you know. But me believe the child. You're guilty. Oh.
Looking. Maybe she actually threw herself in front of my vehicle to get me in trouble. Nobody knows what happened. But all we know for a fact is that my car hit Celine. You knowing my car hit Celine don't mean you know the situation, the surrounding and the mitigating factors and all of those things. Now, what I want to say to us as influencers, platform holders, bloggers, vloggers, whatever designation, content creator, whatever you choose to say you are, then you be who you say. In your
What you say? No, Leggy. By law, the report alone does not make him guilty. To play devil's advocate, the victim could be lying. We've seen it. Me no business. Me no business what you want to say. In this case, I take up for the picnic. In guilty. Me no care if me to play devil's advocate. Juju, me no want you type on my page no more because you get me bringle this morning, yeah. You get me bringle this morning, you know how long me no cuss. Don't turn on the heat this morning, please, Juju. Come back later. Don't come back later. Come back later. Come back later. Come back later, please and thanks. Come back later. Because you pick up him right now, I like that. Come back later. I can't tell you about no Leggy. You can't base off the boot in no guilty. Me, I tell you, say, in guilty. And that me say, and that me I work with. And all if him not guilty. And him come out scot-free. In guilty same way. How you feel like? All if him beat the case, in my eyes, in guilty. If I run away from social media, enough to come back on social media, if I go. What do you mean by? Juju, don't make me and you have no fallout, yeah, man. Don't make me and you fall out this morning.
Coverage of this matter, I'm going to ask you and I'm going to implore you to be considerate and compassionate to that minor. Be it X minor, Y minor, Z minor. I'm going to ask you to be compassionate and considerate. Did you hear me? I'm going to ask you to be gentle. And to even those bloggers who are of a higher IQ, use more gentle language to minimize.
Why? I don't want to laugh. But those of the higher IQ, well, this morning, those of you guys that are intelligent, be careful. Basically, be careful where you step on a platform, Baba. Lord Jesus, I don't call on him. Don't mix me. This goes for all of the intelligent people. It not go for me, because me not that good. I see the light. Bright side of life. I see the light. Those ones that are very well educated and can talk well and break down things that them not call on me and don't mix me. But I just leading it in a your arrow. I'm leading it in a your lane. I'm in the dunce lane. It not go for me, my love. Press gas, I don't say no more. Let me alone.
The cuts and the hurts, because at this point in time, let me state on the record for the public, my major concern, only concern, to be honest, as dear as the God, is the minor, not Chrissy, not the male, just the minor.
Nobody no black Juju, make Juju talk. Me and Juju have an understanding, but I'm just saying, you understand? Mm-hmm. So, nobody no black her, please. $920 likes, am I seeing right? No, 92, Rasa. You see? My eyes are dazzle? My eyes are dazzle, people. For a minute, it did feel like say 920 likes me have for my life. And a 92. Backside. This is a life I've open done.
I know.
I have things to do.
First and
I may have an eyeglass.
what
Imagine.
this will and can do to that minor. This minor, whoever the minor is, close or far, has to go to school based on the age of the alleged
think of it like that.
reporting. And we know how word gets around. People are saying that the minor is closer than further. If that is so, if that is true, then such minor face is known everywhere. Oh, Ingrid, I'm so grateful you're here. Back me in the back. Keep commenting. Back me up, Ingrid. As two persons that was trained with psychology degree, I'm happy you're here. So I would ask for content creator, blogger, vlogger, platform owner, influencer, attention seekers, haters, and whatever else you could name. Hate Chrissy as much as you want. Despise her as much as you want. It is your right. Hate the male person, CMR, as much as you want. Despise him. View him as the most despicable human being ever if you feel that way. It's your right. I have no problem with that, and I will never vlog in defense of CMR for more reasons than one, because CMR sick my stomach from the shiny thing. Right? Now, we have to put a couple things together here, which this blog is going to cause an upset, but it's fine, because I won't be looking. Because when I blog this and I hang up to go to my family, which them done in their bus, me can't hear them. I'm so off a run, God. Come say 15 minutes and it's about 30. Alright? CMR don't understand the position of his family. CMR does not get it as to what position his family is in the public domain. Doesn't understand how social media people view persons on social media that we look up to and call celebrity and all kind of thing. Doesn't get that. Doesn't understand the gravity of the whole, is in discrepancies and.
Excuse me? What do you mean him not understand where he must? Jesus Christ, me a stammer. Me nervous, Lord Jesus. Start again. Let me calm down. I'm nervous and a bit, me start to stammer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What you mean him not understand the gravity and all of these things? Then wait them, miss. Wait them, ma'am. Then year pass now. And him take on social media a long time. Him don't know where come with celebrity status.
Whether it's fetish or I don't know what it is. But it was already made clear that this man, from previous allegations, note the words that I'm using. Note the words that I'm using. This man, from previous allegations, seems to prefer the young, the naive, and the impressionable. Did you hear what I just said? Sorry? Nobody heard that? From previous allegations, it would suggest that he has a fetish or liking or preference for the young, the naive, the impressionable, even the docile. As Antigua and people say, in like the dotish people. Now, some of you may ask, Lady V, what are you saying here? I don't understand you. You understand what I just said, right? Chosen. So now I'm going to make it clear. A man can only be as much of a man as his woman empower him to be. When we would have watched all of those lives with that said family, no, the fetish is not just concerning the mind, no. Remember, there were persons who were young adults in grade.
You know, so she not do no research when she come out here. She not do no research when she come out here. This is a person where see the whole same argument go on, and she see the story and she's hearing the story. I think, to me, she only saw the part where mugshot go out and the charge. I don't think she'll keep up with the story. Are you getting that, people? 400 on the way up on the live. You feel like so she get the full story, because to me, and she said in the live set, people were sending her things, but she not listen, she not look on things and she not read it, she just come live. Now, if somebody has sent you something to further give your brain more notes, this live where you do, coming like you see it go all over, you only see mugshot, you see the charge, and Marco, it's been going on from a long while now, So I know you must know what I go on. You must see what I go on TikTok, but you can't take feeding word. And I don't feel like she see the video. I don't feel like she see him in the court. I don't feel like she see that video. Because if she did see that video and hear what was going on, but she must see. Because I hear her name over HTK yesterday. Me not see her come black hair. But me know she in the comments yesterday to backside. Because me hear her over there, and if it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. Me know she do over there. Me know she do over there when this happen. Me know she over there. She hear what go on. She not get she get the information, but she not read it. Oh, you forget information and you not read it, but you come on life to come further to come talk about it. That makes sense? You're not supposed to come find out the information first before you talk about what you talk about. No man, this live I for do over, man. This live I for redo. Yeah, I for redo, man.
When I'm saying a fetish, I'm just more leaning to the younger, not the more mature. Not just in this isolated case. Because the first situation was with some people that was not minors, but they were still too young to know. Just by their very action, it was evident. Now, I want to say this. A man can only be so much of a man based on the support, the respect, the empowerment of his woman. Now you have to remember, men have major ego. Men have major ego. And when you have a powerful woman, such as the woman in this equation, who seems to be the major breadwinner, that alone can bring a complex to a man to not feel like a man in that union or in that environment. All right? 1. 2, if the woman...
Let me tell you this. Whether she'll make more money than the brother, that shouldn't compel him. Let me use some big word. That shouldn't compel him from a less the little girl. So whether him have ego or ego not, or because she make more money than him, and him inferior to him woman, that shouldn't lead him to do certain things. That means he's a boy, and he's not a man, and he's a wicked. So what kind of excuse that? Because she make more money than him. That is why he's doing what he's doing. So you're giving him an excuse. People, you're listening to this live, yeah. Are you getting what I'm getting from him? Because I don't want to talk something that I don't understand. Because she said, because he's an ego person and she's making more money than him, that can lead to certain things. Please, I never just hear that. Let me replay it again. Let me replay it again. Me and your both DJ Sweetness, but it have to play. Because it a go trend this morning, you know. Remember me tell you, say this a bit live we should do, it a go trend this morning.
Woman in this equation, who seems to be the major breadwinner, that alone can bring a complex to a man to not feel like a man in that union or in that environment. All right? 1. 2, if the woman is a very strong, a domineering and a dominant woman, not a very feminine woman, not a very submissive, soft type of woman, it could further bring complex. Because here it is, we're dealing with one complex, which is the fact that this woman is the powerhouse in this union. So when a man wants to think he's the head of the household, the breadwinner who brings in the most time should assume that role. But you know how we learn from back then, this colonialized, when you call him colonialized world of man supposed to be this or man supposed to be that. So men nowadays are very threatened by women who are making more than them. And that's why you will see even in America, most men are not inclined to vote for a woman.
Exactly,
because they
Michelle.
don't believe a woman should lead them. You will hear pastors say women shouldn't preach. Because men still think like slave, or back in the days of slavery, to think that women's supposed to be docile and submissive, seen and not heard. They should be at the back. They should be led. Alright? So let me make this clear to you now, guys, because I have to run because me here while going inside it. I just want to say this. If you have watched those people, you would have seen that that man was not allowed to be a man in his situation. He was demasculinated at every turn, at every juncture.
Mirror teeth cup. No, sir. So because he was demasculated, how you want to say I call it, that give him the right to do what he do to fear that kind of thing. How with the backside of going here. So hold on there. Hold on there, people. Let me take a start. Let me take some sip of water. Come here, have water beside me, you know. Hold on. But me listen to this last night. Me never hear this. I was sleeping. You don't look like. Hold on. Hold on there, people. I'm going to play it for now. I'm last year now. Me last year now. Hold on. PT.
Or back in the days of slavery, to think that women's supposed to be docile and submissive, seen and not heard. They should be at the back. They should be led. Alright? So let me make this clear to you now, guys, because I have to run because me here while I'm going inside it. I just want to say this. If you have watched those people, you would have seen that that man was not allowed to be a man in his situation. He was demasculinated at every turn, at every juncture, whether for a right reason or a wrong reason.
What you saying now,
I
watch
didn't
them?
see him being a man in that situation, the tone, the conversation, the way in which I didn't see no submissive wife or anything. But then some people believe.
Anybody where I watch Chrissy from Shida, Jamaica, she has always been so submissive. She's always been basically used to control her then, put it that way there. Me want somebody for back me up, you know. Somebody for know who used to watch Chrissy back in the days. Because it looked like when she started watch Chrissy, it looked like she started watch Chrissy in the 2022 or 2023. When me used to watch Chrissy used to be loud, yes. But he used to be very controlling. You never really hear him out like that. It's only because of this situation now. She look like she get tired of it now. She start defending herself more now. But she was always afraid of him. She was always afraid of that man. Till at one point in the videos where she used to make her videos, me they have to say, no man, the way she go on in this video, yeah, it's like, he might beat her. She take lick. So we are talking about the human man. The only reason why it may come across look like that because the man shame. Because him born her and it come out on social media. And it may look like that on social media now because she not take no bullshit now. Because she tired. So the same medicine when he used to give her, now she'll give it back to him. Because she's tired. And for the fact that she's making more money to what you say no. She have more power. But she never just get this power because she was powerless. Let's face it. Chrissy wasn't always like this. Mirrors. Let me finish up here.
The facade and the projection, the appearance of the happy family. We're married, and my ring, and my ring, and my ring, and my husband matters. To even when infidelity become a thing, people will make it seems like, okay, we said for better, or we said for worse. For better or worse does not mean you need to suffer. A wedding ring is not a suffering. And first, you must prioritize yourself, your self-respect, your dignity, your morals, and your integrity. And you should protect your children at every cost. Now, I'm just...
Not our backside.
Withstanding all we feel, because you can tell that I don't feel kindly towards any of this, neither mother nor father. But my empathy and my heart breaks tonight solely for the child. My heart is breaking in a million pieces solely, just solely for the child. That child will have to go to school. These children faces are known everywhere. That is why sometimes I wish I'd never shown my children on social media day in my life.
Lord Jesus.
That is why I...
Oh, now listen to this now. Listen to this part, you know. You're not calling name the people that know themselves if they end up on the live. Listen to this part now. Now she gone back to herself and her people now. Listen to this part, you know. Me tell us the people don't like peace. Oh, now listen to this now.
No longer post my partner nor my mother, and I have now choose to not post my son. My heart is broken tonight as a mother of a rape victim, a mother of a child that was molested by close family members that are not blood related to me. Even though a dirty dog came out here and said it was my son. My son is only 13 and my daughter is 24. Make it make sense. That's why you must listen to everybody that has a platform and open a screen. A lot of these people are liars and miscreants. They spread a lot of rumors and propaganda and only inflame and ignite the situation more than it should be. To the bloggers that are covering this thing in a systematic and a chronological way and in a chronological order.
You see, if the person who you just shared a while ago come up and cuss you, you know me not say nothing. You know me not say nothing. Because you not really not talk on the topic, yeah. You want people to sorry for you and your son and your daughter and your family. Because it's not about even the people them who used to talk about you or even your daughter or even you. It is about Chrissy and her family. And the words that you're using I may be dunce and I may be stupid and I may not be a graduate like yourself. And I may not have gone to university like I don't see no certificate, but I'm not going to say you never went. But the words that you use, because anybody can use big words and anybody can put words in a certain way and act as though they are educated. It is not that hard. I can read the whole of the dictionary tomorrow and I can know the meanings of every word and I can come sit down in my life and talk out of the dictionary and people will feel like say I am educated, but they would not know that I have never sat in a classroom and sat and beat an exam. But just because I may be dunce doesn't mean I know exactly what you're doing. You're setting on people to come out and cuss you, for you to come out and do another live. That's exactly what I feel, because this live to me was not even about Chrissy or her kid or Seymour. It was mostly about you.
And laying the bricks and the facts for us to see. We applaud you. Thumbs up. For those of you who think it's a laughing matter and it's a hey-ho, hi-ho, one-up moment, hey, lad, no, don't do that. Because whether you have sons or daughters, nieces or nephew, this could come knocking at your door. It could come to your door and rap. Okay? Let us try to protect the child. I'm asking every blogger, every vlogger, every content creator, TikTok.
Me ratted. Me have to go listen to the sister-in-law. Me have to go listen to the sister-in-law video. She just upload a video. You fucker, you must shame now. You must shame now. Sorry, people, for swear. But me just see it come up in my newsfeed a while ago. I'm going to play the sister-in-law video after me listen to this.
Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, every place that you can post something. Do not post this child, whether it is a child from close or a child from far.
The child picture gone already, madam. You can't tell people, you can't tell bloggers what for post and know what for post. The child, why? I told me I stop, because it's only an hour. It's only an hour this live was. It's because me in between. So to tell you the truth, people, I me along out the video, come here talk in between it. It was only an hour. And a 2 hour there for. So my bad. But you know it go already. But as I'm saying, I'm gonna make it finish and not say nothing so we can go on the next one and then me done. What was I saying again? We need to remember.
Please do not post that child or any of the children.
The child picture gone out there already, madam. And nothing you can do. The child picture all over TikTok, it all over Facebook, and it all over YouTube. Me can, if I wanted to, I can put the child picture on my page, but I'm not going to do it because at the end of the day, right? We don't know, even though it may seem who it is. Her name is not out there because she's a minor, and I'm not going to just put out her face out there. So I will not do it, but other people will do it to get their videos across. Because before it come out, it was said that it was a stepdaughter. Even somebody come from my life and say, say the stepdaughter, I said to them, look here, there is no proof. I'm not going to put out no false accusations on certain things. I'm not going to do it. And to me, it look like everybody's saying it just may be the stepdaughter. And up to now, I still say, look here, make we just listen and wait a little bit. But the story, for the fact that the individual then, or the child, it happened 3 times, that is where I'm at. And it wrong, and it don't look good. Don't care who the child is. For the fact that it happened 3 times, and that was the 3rd time. Right? And it's a minor. It don't look good. Oh.
Matt, to be frank. Chrissy, if you happen to see this live,
listen to this now.
Put all your pages on private for now.
For what?
Don't let anybody who don't already have access to your children visual get access to it.
When it said people, then this makes sense? Does this make sense? That means she's going to have to go hide all of our YouTube videos, our 2 accounts. That means that she's going to have to private all of her YouTube videos that she's made, because most of those videos have their kids in them. A 2 page she have, A 2 YouTube page them have. And I think Seymour have one. And I think maybe 4 or 3 or something. Because she have her makeup page, she have the family page, same man have that page, and then they have the kids page. So she's gonna have to do a lot of locking with the sense. And if she lock all her pages, them are putting them still out there. No, sir. What kind of advice this?
Chrissy, if you see this video, please get counseling for your children ASAP, immediately. Don't matter if they're still laughing and eating and drinking. Chrissy, get counseling for those children. Whether it happened to them or it didn't happen to them, get counseling for your children, not because of what allegedly, because I don't know if it happened to your child, and I'm not going to say that. But even if it didn't happen to one of your child, the fallout and the narrative will follow them. This will traumatize your children. This will damage your children permanently. You need counseling for your children first. First of all, baby girl, you need a trained, a qualified, sensitive, compassionate, non-judgmental counselor to counsel all 4 of your girls. You need counseling.
You want to be the counselor?
CMR needs counseling.
What?
And so help me God, if these things are not false or just mere allegations, he needs to pay a price. Because the scar that would have done to whichever child, whoever the child is, listen carefully how I'm saying about the child, you know. That child will be scarred for life. And I hope it was the truth, whoever the child is, was spoken, because I've seen it 100 times when children come out and say things. And I could share something with you, but I have to go to my family. So I shared another time when I separated from my daughter's father, and she tried to undermine my relationship with my present partner, which is my son's father. My daughter tried to undermine that relationship at every turn. She never alleged anything of this shit kind because I never allow any space for that allegations to be made. I would never even allow him to drop her to school without me sitting in the vehicle or another adult, because I know children, when they are rebelling and they are disgruntled, I know children don't like to take correction. I know children don't like discipline. A military man may...
Why? We not call nobody name, but it look like say you get your answer today. We not call nobody name, but it look like say you get your answer today. It look like say she finally answer your question that you've been putting out there about the 2 brother them and the man in the house. It look like you finally get your you get your answer with the backside of God. So how is it all about her now? And where fear picking up to do with this?
Try to, I don't know. I know if a child see their mother being abused, which seems to suggest allegedly that happened, a child could grow major resentment for you, and in effort to try to help their mother to get away from you, could stay thinking this is not what I'm saying happened. But there are so many different scenarios, so many different routes and routes to this place. Let's not go there until the dust settles. When it is done and dusted, when the ruling would have been passed, when there's a sentencing, when there's a verdict to say he's guilty or he's not guilty. There's so much question I would like to ask you, because when things happen, when it's someone that is our friend, we turn a blind eye. You could ask me a whole lot of things, Dardy. If you want to ask me a few questions, shoot me an inbox, but I have to go to my family. But I'm going to say this.
Me going to say this. I'm not going to play no more. Can't listen to it no more. Uno have a friend on social media that is a pedophile. So if this man, where you say, have to pay the price, which he has to, don't you think your friend have to pay the price too? You see, if Jamaica did run like America, you think your friend could have sit down there and look after for him grand pitney? You think he could have come on social media, come get money for him grand pitney, and using grand pitney to get money? You think that could have gone? You think that could have gone? A true Jamaica slack? You think if Jamaica did a run like America, you think your friend, where you go meet and you go hug up, that is a known pedophile with charge in America, not in Jamaica, in America, where it was. You thinking could have sit down there within Grand Picnic in front of live and say, please people, help me. Me need some money for me Grand Picnic, knowing what Hindu. And then some who not talk about who are Christian people. And some who not talk about forgive this and forgive that. Then if uno forgive him with that, then uno can forgive murderer. Uno can forgive all of the nasty things them. We condemn in the Bible. But uno pick and choose what uno condemn and uno pick and choose what uno don't want to condemn. And some of the things they went uno pick and choose is worse than what other people like. Look here, don't get me started this morning, yeah. Don't get me started this morning, yeah. Call me Higgy. What do you mean by? And you they chat like people not understand you when you speak spooky. Cho. Can't bother ya.
CMR. You leave the public with so little to stand next to you because you kind of show an affinity to youngins. You kind of show a preference to youngins. I don't know if those may...
Daddy little girl. Them shouldn't post the little girl. But she out there already. She out there already. She out there already, but you. And then now take it down. So when she go talk about private this and private that, the damage is already done. It don't make no sense she tell Chrissy that. Because Chrissy not take it down neither. It's not the first time them bashing Pitney them. There's a video out there where him do. There's a video out there where him do last year. When did he come for him Pitney them and he come out and say something and then use that same video this year, yeah, and make it look like say, him come out recently and talk about it. So if that was the case, after that matter, as a family, they shouldn't put no more of them Pitney on social media. So daddy's little girl, they cannot blame the bloggers them. Blame the parents. Because this is not the first time that the internet is going for their kids. So if they was a parent but they need the kids, they need, as much as they all need their one another, they need the kids too. Because the kids have their own page. And the kids is a part of the family. So the whole family is working for the money. You cannot do one without the other, so they're all included. It is a family business. It is an empire. Well, I don't know if it's an empire now. I kind of broke down now. But it's a bit far too gone now. That's all I'm saying. I never said that is right for the bloggers them to put up the pit in them. But it's far too gone now. And she now go take it down because that is what make her money. She need the pit in them just like the pit in them need she. And vice versa. It is a job. It is a 9 to 5 out there. Oh.
You feel more... I don't know if it is that... I don't know. But dear God, have mercy on your soul, if it is true. Because if it is true, dear God, I hope you know what you have done. I hope the pot of fire goes on your head.
If it was true,
then may God have mercy.
If it was true, so I don't think she see the police report, and I don't think she see the court video. But she can go up on her friend page though. Yeah, you can go up on your friend page and go look, because she's been doing good, and she's doing some good blogs. Yes, I can say that you're a friend. Or your associate. I don't want to mix up that person. Your associate on social media, or your colleague. She's been doing some good blogs on it. And I know he was on the lives one at a time. So I don't know this video here about if he is. So I don't know.
And I'm going to say this. So when I hear things like these, I tend to lean to the side of the victim. Right? Let the victim prove me wrong to say, Jesus Christ, Ingrid knows a lie. She tell me the boy, oh dear God, hey, come here. Josie, you know a lie. Jesus, let me be wrong. But I tend to give the victims the benefit of the doubt, because in 90% of the cases, the victims are never believed. So I will not be one to not believe the victims. From Jump Street, I'll believe.
Well, that is, little girl, you're on the wrong page, because I haven't put up the data on my page. So what you need to do, like how you're so passionate about the child's picture, you need to go on these blogs pages, and the ones that have up their picture, you need to go underneath their page and tell them to take it down. As you can see, there is no child picture on this page. I'm just telling you that it's far gone. Don't come to my page and kiss your teeth, because you're not here where you want here. If you want to be an advocate for that, go on the bloggers page that have them up, because you're going to sit down here and kiss your teeth and waste your time. Do something then if you want to stand for something, and go on the bloggers pages them and plead to them to take down the child's picture. All right? Because you're not going to get no further with me. I say what I say already. Them picture out there and it far gone too. It's out there. And if she private her page on Facebook and Instagram or whatever, her videos on YouTube would still be out here. So they can get a screenshot of that and put it on their page also. Oh, you see any picture on my page? All right. We have to disagree to agree. Bye-bye.
But cautiously. I am saying this on record. I believe something happened. I believe something went wrong. To whom, I don't know. All I'm appealing to the public to do is to not plaster these babies' faces across the pages. Do not put out clickbait caption and salacious headlines for views, for what is stuff named super chat, shares and comments and whatever. Remember, all life matters. I will come back and do another live on this tomorrow when I have more time to expound further. But I need to go to my family. I must say this.
Hello guys, hello, good morning. All sort of bangarang is going on. I catch you later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.